Motion video number 8. An eagle spots a fish from its nest. The eagle dives straight down at an acceleration of 16 meters per second squared. What is the eagle's velocity if it travels for 1.5 seconds? First, we're going to pick our positive direction. The eagle is flying downwards, so it would make sense for us to say that down is positive. So we show that with our plus sign arrow pointing down. Next, we list our variables that we were given in the question. So acceleration is equal to positive because it's down 16.0 meters per second squared. Our final velocity is what we're looking for. We're looking for that velocity after 1.5 seconds. Our initial velocity was given to us in the question. The eagle is in its nest and then it starts moving. So our initial velocity is going to be 0 meters per second. And the amount of time that we were given in this question is 1.5 seconds. Our next step is just to state the equation we're going to use and show our work. Because we have the variables of acceleration, velocity, and time, it makes sense to use our acceleration formula to solve. So acceleration is equal to VF, so final velocity, minus initial velocity, divided by time. What we'll do next is input our values. So acceleration is 16 meters per second squared. Again, it's positive because the acceleration was down, which we picked to be positive. Our final velocity we are looking for, so I'm going to leave that as a variable in my work, minus our initial velocity, which is 0, and then divided by our value for time, which is 1.5 seconds. We are trying to get our final velocity by itself. It's not by itself right now because it's being divided by 1.5 seconds. To get it by itself, we will do the opposite math operation, which would be to multiply each side by 1.5 seconds. So I'll multiply the other side by 1.5 seconds. So what we have on our left side is 16 meters per second squared times 1.5 seconds. That is equal to our final velocity minus 0. 16 times 1.5 is equal to a nice 24. And VF minus 0 is just VF. So what we've actually solved for is this final velocity. We'll take a look at our significant digits. In our question, our acceleration is 3 digits and our time value has 2. We have to go to the lowest number of significant digits, which is 2. So our number is okay with 2 digits. We need to worry about units. When we multiply acceleration by time, the units that we get are meters per second, which are also the units for velocity, so that makes sense. The last thing we need to worry about is direction. Our final answer that we got is positive. The direction we picked as positive is down, so that means our final direction is downwards. We will state our final answer as VF is equal to 24 meters per second down. We always need to be specific when we state our final direction, which is why I have that in the square brackets and I'm specifically saying it's down.